In this video, I'm going to review how to use a graphic organizer to sort through the ideas that you generated while brainstorming. A graphic organizer is an effective way to organize your ideas. I created this graphic organizer from the organizational elements of the narrative genre. You'll see a lesson, the event, the conclusion, and the hook. And even though the hook goes in the beginning, I often prefer to write it at the end so I can look at what I've written, read through it, and then write something that appeals to the widest audience. The way to complete my graphic organizer is to look at the list that I brainstormed. After reviewing this list, I can see which details should go where. Looking at this list, I recognize that the lesson is that I learned a lot from a difficult situation. So what I'm going to come down here and say is, difficult situations in life can be great learning experiences. I'm not going to worry about spelling at this point because I'm still in my planning stage. I'll worry about that in the last and final stage of revision. When I scroll back up to look at my list, what I prefer to do is then cross out the ideas from my brain that I used, and I know to look at what I have next. So the next thing I want to write about is the event. This wasn't an English class that I didn't pass. Certainly, it was the first time I had failed an entire class. So I think I'll go down here and I'll say, well, the event was I did not pass well, I should say did not pass an English class in college. I was a freshman, and it was the first class I ever failed. You can see here, if I scroll back up, not only did I take these ideas, so I'm going to cross them out, but I added some a little bit. I added that I was a college freshman. So what I would do to proceed with this with this step in the planning stage, I would just continue to take my brainstorming ideas and put them in my event. Then I would write my conclusion. Lastly, I would write my hook. After I complete my graphic organizer, I will be ready to move to the next stage of the writing strategy model, drafting, which is the subject of our next video.